Hey everybody, we're going to start out my garage at home because I got to cut some metal, so I got my metal cut-off saw. So I'm going to tell you what type of tool I'm going to make today. Of course, we all know what this is. This is a tire plugging tool. This is a really cheap one. I actually have a better one that I use at work all the time. But if you notice how small the handle is, and sometimes you just can't get the force to get the plugs into the tire with this small handled tool to install plugs, especially like in Michelin tires. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a new tool. First thing I got, my brother got me this spike at Home Depot. It's for doing rebar work. I've marked it. We're gonna cut it there. And then I don't have a round piece of steel, but I do have this 1-inch square piece of steel. So we're gonna cut this and also make some type of handle with that material. So let me get cutting. Of course, I forgot my tripod at work, so I don't know if I'm gonna get any videos of me cutting the metal, but we'll see what I can do. Unfortunately, when this saw cuts, it doesn't really cut a flat surface like I was hoping for, because the fiber blade flexes. So at least I have it cut. I'll straighten it out some when I get to work on the grinder. So now we have to figure out how much of a handle we want. So I was thinking, the whole thing is, the whole reason why I'm making it so big is sometimes we plug tires on cars. And what we do sometimes is, okay, here's a tire here. If the tire's on the car and the hole's here, am I even in the camera? Yeah. All right. I'm usually underneath the car pushing this way and the other guy's pushing this way, so two people are on the tool at the same time. That's why I'm trying to make one with a good long handle. So I'm trying to get some idea. Let's take a measurement and see what we got right now. Because I know the original tool, the handle's only like 5 inches, and I usually stick a couple screwdrivers in it and give me a little bit more. Let's you know, we can always redo it again. Let's do a 12-inch handle and see how that works. All right, this thing is very loud, so I always wear my hearing protectors. So I have my glasses on to protect my eyes. So it definitely cuts pretty easily. So now the whole idea is, here is the handle. Got my clamp holding the piece where we need to weld. It's all cleaned off, almost perpendicular, 90 degrees. So now we need to get the welder in and start welding that up. Got my ground clamp on. I got my jacket, my gloves, my welding helmet on. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a good tack here and see if I have the machine set pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Can you all still see what I'm doing? Yep. All right. Oh, forgot the grounding clamp. Forgot the grounding clamp. Not gonna weld without the grounding clamp. Looks like I got a pretty good weld on it all the way around. That should be good. So now what we need to do is drill a hole in the top. The bar already had some holes drilled all the way through, which is perfect. I'll be able to take and put a set screw in there, run a tap and put a set screw in there. So next thing you do, we need a drill hole. Well, I don't have a drill press at work, but this is the tire plugging tip. This is a used one. You can see it's bent, but it looks like it's about 3/16. So I got a 3/16 drill, and we're going to go ahead and give it a whirl and see if I can get. see, will this actually fit in the hole? Oh yeah. So I'm gonna have to go down quite a ways still. Close. All right, that's probably pretty good. Now I have to drill out and tap that hole. I'm going to go ahead and use a 6mm by 1.0 pitch metric bolt because that's what I have. So I have a 13 30-seconds drill bit and the tap to tap the hole out. So what did I do with the drill? Here it is. I don't know how sharp this drill bit is, so we'll hope that it'll be able to cut through, and it's already got a hole drilled in it, so. And it went right through. Okay. So the secret with tapping a hole is you want to work the tap back and forth. You just don't want to ream it through, because if you ream it through, the metal gets caught in your thread that you're making, and it'll just mess it up. So you want to work it back and forth, and you want to make sure you have good lubrication. That's probably far enough. Back it off some. There we go. Back forward. Yeah, see, it's getting tight, so you want to back it loose. Actually, probably take it all the way out now. Get some lubricant, wipe this one off. Get all those metal shavings that you're cutting out of there. Yeah, see how it's going in nice and good right there? And I'm almost through the first hole. I'm debating whether I should just go ahead and tap the second hole too, or just let it go. No, I really don't think I need to go through the second hole. So now this 6mm should screw right in. A little tight. Maybe go through it one more time with a tap. Make sure it's clean. Good. Let me go get a wrench. Yep, feels pretty good. I'll have to see if I have a new reamer, but for now, there we go. Finished product. Nice, strong, big handles for pushing in hard tires. I'll try to find a new needle for this. So there you go. Here's my homemade tire plugger. As soon as we get a tire, I'll put the camera back on and we'll see how she goes. We're going to try the new plugger out. A lot easier.